Hello and welcome to Marketing Edge on TV, Nigeria's leading initiative in the business of brand management and the management of brand business. It is a 30-minute awesome package that comprises brand news, brand and focus, and industry conversation, all in a mix encompassing thorough and in-depth analysis aimed at promoting the brand idea. I'm Oluwabukola Omoni. Welcome to the program.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand idea.
We begin with brand news, where we'll bring you the latest development around brands and in the field of marketing and advertising in Nigeria and around the world. In celebration of its 130 years in Nigeria's financial market, First Bank has unveiled its Giant in You campaign. This new initiative, developed by SONU, aims to empower customers, employees, and stakeholders to unlock their potential and achieve their dreams. Through this campaign, First Bank emphasizes its commitment to providing tailored solutions that help turn dreams into giant successes, supporting businesses with the platforms and businesses needed to grow, innovate, and excel. The campaign, according to the foremost bank, is a call to action to ignite the spark within, empowering customers, employees, and stakeholders to tap into their dream and awaken the giant within. Head Brand and Stakeholder Management at First Bank of Nigeria Limited, Yinka Ijabiyi, says Giant in You campaign is empowering, inspiring, enabling, and supporting dreamers, achievers, innovators, entrepreneurs, and everyday people to transcend the ordinary and begin to have giant thoughts, take giant steps, make giant strides, achieve giant goals, make giant successes, reach giant heights, and live giant lifestyles. The Experiential Marketers Association of Nigeria, XMAN, has inducted no fewer than 7 new agencies into its fold. This was during its 2024 Annual General Meeting, AGM, held in Ibadan, Oyo State. The 7 new agencies inducted are Box House Marketing, Oakland & Johnson Limited, Customer Passion Points Limited, Elevate Marketing Services, 53 Double Extra, Ideation Consulting, Requisa Enterprise Limited. The AGM also featured a fireside chat on key industry issues concerning staff poaching ethics, economic challenges, staff welfare, and financial literacy. The event, themed Ignite Your Possibilities, was attended by top industry players and the Director General of the Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria, Dr. Leko Fadolakbo, who urged XMAN members to educate clients about the association's values. President of XMAN, Tolulope Medebem, along with other past presidents of the association, emphasized that membership requires dedication to industry growth, not just certification. Coca-Cola has introduced personalized Diet Coke cans and bottles featuring 150 unique names, aiming to enhance consumer experience during Diet Coke breaks. The beverage leader revealed that this was inspired by their earlier Share a Coke success and that each pack displays the Diet Coke logo alongside the words break and a customer's name, aiming to boost engagement. Dochas, a leading marketing tech firm and Google partner, now accepts Naira payments for Google Ads in Nigeria. Chibuike Good News, the CEO of Dochas, stated that the newly introduced Naira payments simplifies transactions for local businesses, enhancing efficiency in ad campaigns, and that it aims to empower Nigerian enterprises to expand globally with ease, fostering business growth and innovation. According to him, Nigerian businesses can now launch and manage their advertising campaigns using Naira. This revolutionary step eliminates the complexities of international payments, making global advertising accessible to all Nigerian enterprises. In a significant projection, Nigeria's online food delivery market is expected to grow at 15.03% annually, reaching a substantial $5.7 billion by 2029. The report says by 2024, revenues are anticipated to hit $2.83 billion, driven by platforms like Jumia Food and Glovo. It mentions that challenges such as infrastructure and competition remain, but advancements in technology and changing consumer habits are fueling this rapid expansion, catering to urban lifestyles across major cities like Lagos and Abuja. That was brand news. Next is Branding Focus after the break.
Alright, no problem. Okay, bye.
Today, bad man. Let me call phone call now. Help my ministry.
You know, say na me be your main guy. Have fun now or spot me data now.
Babatunde, my G from another mother. You know, say na me first ask since last week. Huh?
What are you guys going to give me first?
Can I have all of my beverages?
Guy, how far come now? Make I spoil you with cinema tickets.
You can have my lucky underwear.
Guys, just get on Glow Campus Booster.
Enjoy 100% data bonus on campus with Glow Campus Booster. Dial star 312 hash and flex on campus non-stop.
Power your relentless ambition with ultra-high-speed data.
Glow Unlimited.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the bright idea.
Now on Branding Focus. The traditional approach of solely providing media buying and planning services is no longer prevalent among practitioners in the media buying industry. Recognizing the need to remain competitive in today's business landscape, media buying and planning agencies have expanded their service offerings to encompass a wider range of options. Such innovative agencies are moving along with the trend while providing solutions and offering value to clients. Some of these offers include content creation, audience segmentation, measurement, and even data-driven insights to brands and businesses. In a report by a research firm, Facts.mr, as of 2022, the worldwide market for media purchasing services is valued at $69 billion. It is projected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 6.2%, aiming to reach an estimated $125.9 billion by 2032. While PwC's report on global advertising sector is projected to reach $1 trillion by 2027, the advertising sector is projected to grow by 7.6% between 2022 and 2023. Africa's advertising spend is projected to grow from $10.3 billion to $11.8 billion from 2023 to 2027, at a cumulative annual growth rate of 2.8%. The African projected growth rate is linked to availability of mobile technology and internet access. Examples of media agencies that are evolving with current realities are Algorithm Media, PhD Media, Space Universe, and many more. Many media agencies in Nigeria are also embracing emerging technologies such as augmented reality, virtual reality, and artificial intelligence to create immersive and personalized experiences. These technologies allow brands to engage with their audiences in new and exciting ways. Example of such is Space Universe, when it unveiled the new age of radio advertisements called Radio Ad Spread, an AI-driven global advertisement platform that digitizes the operation of radio adverts while providing real-time reports of the campaign. According to Space Universe, the platform enables business owners, advertising agencies, and marketing managers to easily create and manage radio advertisements remotely and connect with radio stations across Nigeria from anywhere in the world. As the industry moves forward, media agencies will continue a range of both challenges and possibilities. The The continuous evolution of technology will significantly influence the media industry. To remain competitive, media agencies must adjust to these changes and devise inventive strategies for utilizing them to their clients' advantage. That was Branding Focus. Next is Industry Conversation, where we have discussions with industry thought leaders. Today we'll be having the concluding part of our conversation with the Chairman, Group CEO of Algorithm Media, Otumba SENI ADETU. Join me after the break.
Where is Glory? Excuse me, ma'am.
Hello? Where Glow now?
I dare hear.
No Glow, don't go village. Tell all our customer abi.
Everybody pay attention. See, now Glow berekete 10x. Now he might take tension my customers. Now they dash me 10 times the credits when I load. Or even summer me double data join.
Yeah. Wait, so with 1.5 when they give on the boss, so you then enjoy up to
15,000 naira credit and data. And I say I never finish you. See, when I say if we enjoy, if we not join Glow berekete 10x, when I go get 1,000 naira welcome credits. Finish.
Glow, you don't win.
Una see they here. Hello, please, I'm looking for Glow.
Please save now Glow with they fine. Now Glow with they go.
Okay, so
enjoy 10 times the value of your recharge on Glow berekete 10x. You also get 1,000 naira for calls and data and double data bonus on your subscription.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the bright idea.
Welcome to the conversation segment on Marketing Edge on TV. My guest today is the chairman of Nigeria's leading marketing communications company, Algorithm Media, talking of none other than Otumba SENI ADETU. It is a pleasure to have you join us on the program, sir.
Thanks very much, and I'm delighted to be here as well.
Okay, great. Okay, so I know that your group also has been renowned for, winning sprees. Like in the past, in this few years, there's always been something Algorithm Media is winning or Ogilvy is winning. What is the secret behind all the wins?
I said it before, the God factor. And secondly, we have our feet firmly on the ground. We're not noisemakers. I tell my guys all the time, we're not noisemakers. Our standards are very high. The sort of thing that one agency will win, an account that an agency will win, and the whole Nigeria will not have peace, and there will be noise every day. We don't believe in that. So people's standards are very different. Every time we win one, we thank God, we felicitate, and then we move on to the next one. So, and I think so. If I put it in one sentence, I think that we are incredibly focused on our aspiration. Our ambition is very clear, and I think everybody in the agency knows that. And that's what we're focused on. We're not distracted by all that's happening around us.
That's great. Well said. Okay, let's talk about citizens of Algorithm Media.
Excellent.
So how have you been able to, warehouse and manage the Gen Zs, their eccentricities, in order to grow your business and profitability? How have you been able to manage them?
Oh, I keep learning. I learn every day. I was coming, when I started up this business, I was coming from a business, I was coming from a place where I was CEO of Guinness, Nigeria, where people were much older. And people were dressing like everybody was old schooled. Here I came in, and then the first set of ones I saw, they were wearing jeans that were torn in the knees, and I thought that the jeans was actually naturally torn, and I was questioning about, but I pay you so much, how come you can't buy, clean jeans that is not torn? And people kept telling me, no, that's the way they sell. That's the way they sell the jeans. So I first had to learn from that level, and over time I realized that, look, what I want from these people is performance, and therefore anything that makes them comfortable is what should make me happy. So I've come from a place where, like I said, selling coke, selling drinks, and all of that, to a place here where you see some ladies, their hair is green today. The same lady comes to the office on Tuesday, it's gold. You don't know when they change their hair. You see guys that do afro today and do braids tomorrow, and all the things that are strange to me. But like I said, I keep learning. But the biggest learning that I've taken is that let them be. The important thing is measure them on their performance. And so long as the performance is solid, who am I to decide how they should dress? So one way we made it. And then secondly, when it comes to engaging the citizens of Algorithm Media, what I've realized is that you must know them and focus them. You understand me? I'm going to give you an example. bad as it is, it's what it is. I never knew somebody's pregnant until they are dropping the baby.
Oh, wow.
So someday I asked somebody, I said, where's this person? He said, he went to have a baby. I said, was she pregnant? They say, Oga, please don't say it again. Because I was seeing the person every day. And probably 2 weeks to the time it was delivering, I didn't even know I was pregnant. Then I started learning. Not necessarily how to know people that are pregnant, but at least open my eyes more, pay attention, ask for people, how are you doing and all that. So again, engagement is about you know your people and you focus them. When you focus them and somebody knows that you're focusing on me, you trust. It's as simple as somebody comes in, has your family. It doesn't cost you anything. And then you realize that that person says, oh my God, this chairman is interested in my family. He must be a good man. You haven't paid any more money for that. But what you've done is that we've done what they call engaged him to sign up as a citizen of the place that go for it. And I say to people, when it comes to talent, and I've always known this all my life, that all that you can do as a business owner is to try to make it very difficult for them to make a decision that they're going to leave you. If they have to leave you, they will leave you. You can't stop that. But make that decision difficult for them. How do you make a decision difficult? When somebody gets an offer from another company, and for 2 weeks her heart is doing bing, bing, bing. Should I go? Should I stay? Should I stay? You've done an excellent job. As I get somebody who gets an offer on Monday night, Tuesday, the first thing comes to the office and says, boss, I want to see you. Here's my resignation. That's an easy decision for that person. No brainer, not thinking about it. That means you have not engaged the person enough. So my role, I say to them, is I can't claim that I'm going to have 150 people. One will not live, two will not live in a year. But anyone that is going to live, I'm going to make that decision difficult. I've seen people that will come here and say, I was just wanted to tell you, sir, I got that offer 3 weeks ago, but I've told them I'm not taking it. I said, thank you. But why did you do? I can't leave this place here. You're making the decision difficult for them. By the way, in spite of that, whoever will still live, will still live.
Great. Okay, so let's talk about global expansion. Now, what is your agency's reach in terms of global expansion and market penetration?
So for me, the size of the prize, I keep using that language. In other words, the value of what is to be gained is still massive in Nigeria. And sometimes when we try to do all this geographic expansion and stuff, we spread ourselves too thinly and we lose the opportunity to be in control of the businesses that we manage. So a lot of businesses have collapsed, not on account of where they started from faltering, but because by the time they start spreading, they lose focus on the one that's the main one, and then they shorten themselves from A to B, and then what happens is that, there's one business that is doing well, and there's another one, there's one that's value accretive doing well, then there's another one that's a value leakage that's just taking money from the one that is doing well. And so, from our perspective, we're not in a hurry to go to any other market. We want to really see and try our best to make the most of what's in Nigeria. And when the right time comes to expand, God will lead us.
The God factor again.
Indeed. Indeed.
Okay, so I know you highlighted a lot of unique selling points for algorithm earlier. Could you just reiterate again? So
for us, the unique selling points, in summary, talent. We believe so much in talent. We went out, we pushed people, we paid premium, we're engaging them, making them happy. So talent. Secondly, is tools and processes. Things that an ordinary agency would find maybe expensive or unimportant to invest in. We've taken the bull by the horn, using your language, and bought those things and those tools and processes. And the third one is the quality of our governance. Okay, the governance is your ways of operating, what you want to do, what you don't want to do. And because when the clients come in and see that if we say we're buying 10 spots on, whatever medium for them, if they check at the back or do whatever they do, they see that it's 10 spots that we said that we bought for them. So that whole thing about governance, what I would call, ethics and integrity, is what we consider as our unique selling point. So talent, tools, integrity, and with delivery. I mean, strategy, you can buy strategy. If you get talent will deliver strategy. So that's the way I see this business.
So what should the industry expect from algorithm media in the future?
Well, I mean, we want to get to a point where we are part of the shapers of the industry. It's not for me. I didn't get into this business just because I want to make money. And to the glory of God, before I started this company, I wasn't necessarily a poor man. Anyway, you can't be a CEO of Guinness, of Coke, and all that, be necessarily poor. But the point that we're at now, to answer your question, is the point where we can shape the industry. In other words, be at the forefront of championing what is good for the industry, rather than just what is good for algorithm media. Does that make sense?
Does make sense.
Yeah, so if there are issues that we need to take with the government, algorithm media should be at the forefront of that. If there are issues around data unavailability or the lack of integrity, data integrity, we should be at the forefront of changing that. So that overall, it benefits the whole industry rather than just algorithm media.
Great. Okay, so talking about shaping the industry, I know that you have become a very strong voice in the industry. So tell us, who is SENI ADETU?
SENI ADETU is your everyday man. Just what you see is what you get. I think I'm very simple. My office, for example, every person that is employed here can walk in at any time. The only time they can't walk in is if my PA says to them that I'm in another meeting. But I would like to love God. You have to love God. I love family. You have to love family. You have to go back home and be happy. I'm incredibly focused on what I want to be in life. But the most important thing that I will leave you with, which is what actually drove me into doing this. Some of my guys would say that even when I left Guinness, I could retire, okay, or I could have retired. But one of the things I want to leave you with is that I believe in, listen to this, and that's my purpose. It's the first time I'm saying it this interview. I believe in inspiring a new generation of leaders. So we are leaders. We're going to grow old and grow old, but you need new leaders. When I took over CEO of Guinness Nigeria, I was the first Nigerian in 20 years. So we must groom people like that too. So that, yes, the expatriates, the white people will do their jobs, but we want to look back and say, yeah, here's a Nigerian that can run Guinness, Nigerian breweries, Coca-Cola, and all of that. So my purpose now, where I am now, is to inspire a new generation of leaders. And my setting up shop here is in service of that purpose. It's part of that. So whether they're 25 now, 26, when they come into me and they see and learn one or two things, and they go, some of them say that's the reason they don't leave. That's not even the money. They say it's what they learn. Because every quarter, religiously, I put all my staff in the gazebo. I bring a CEO friend of mine to come and talk to them. So we had the CEO of Fidelity Bank, CEO of Airtel, CEO of the Vice Chancellor of Unilag, all CEOs come to talk with my staff every 3 months religiously. Okay? Because I want to inspire a new generation of leaders. I want to grow a new generation of leaders coming out of algorithm media.
Great. So if there was one indelible lesson, that you have learned in the industry, in the growth of your career, what would it be?
Humility. Just be humble, okay? Because what I realize is that there's many empty barrels out there, okay? But just be humble. You want to go to church and sit at the back, and somebody taps you and says, Pastor says you should come to the front. It's a better place to be than you sit in the church and somehow you are in front and somebody whispers to you. The next thing we see is that you carry your Bible, you go and sit at the back. That's not a good place to be. So humility is very important.
Humility. So just before I let you go, what is your favorite industry, will I say mantra or philosophy?
I think that I haven't necessarily thought about one, but when it comes to industry, for me, it is fairness and equity. Fairness. Let's be fair to each other. Let's show equity. This thing about, there's something they call dog eat dog. Okay, it leads no one to any good at all. Okay, so I won't do something that I can't sleep over. But maybe some people do, maybe they don't. But let people know in the industry. Let's be fair to each other. Let's collaborate. For that's probably a better word. Collaboration, and leads to the biggest one that the industry have to. And that was what I said at the fire chat. Scale. South Africa has a bigger spend than us. But they probably have 1/10 of the number of agencies that we have here. So each agency has scale. It's the reason that they can attract businesses from outside, because they build scale. We lack scale in the industry. So I've talked about, collaboration, fairness, collaboration, but I think that collaboration should potentially lead to scale. For example, I said there, is there a possibility that some agencies should merge and become bigger, stronger? And then when clients are saying that it's 1% they're giving you as commission, and you say, no, it's 3%, they know that when they go to the next shop, the one is not going to accept 1%. He too will say 3%. So it becomes the quality of your work that will determine what agency they use. Right now, so for some clients, it's not just the quality of the work, it's what agency comes lower. When you say your own is 3%, they go next to say 1%. They say, we've seen that one that's 0.5%. You say, okay, I see you are selling oranges. Let me stop there.
Thank you so much. It's been an absolute joy speaking with you on the program.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much, sir.
My pleasure indeed.
All right, great. And that's the much we can take on this week's episode of Marketing Edge on TV. Join us same time next week. I am Oluwabukola Omoni. Bye for now.